Hello everyone and welcome to Eternal Flame. This is Aisha Su. Let's see what the energy update is in the Twin Flame Collective. If this is your first time here, definitely subscribe, like, and let me know how your journey is unfolding. Check out the video description bar for the personal services, the readings that I offer. This is a timeless reading, so whenever the message found you was the time you needed it the most. Only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Let's see what is happening in the Twin Flame Collective. We all might be in the different stages of our journey, so don't take the messages that doesn't apply to your situation or doesn't resonate within your heart. This will be a bit specific, so don't take it if it doesn't apply. As I just said, the cards that came here definitely want me to remind you of that. So it looks like your person went away from this connection. It looks like your person went away from this connection with 8 of Cups, and now with the current energy it looks like they have a child on the way with the third party, and this makes them feel, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know what else is coming after this one. So as I said, pregnancy is a very specific message. This might not be your case. If it's not, then don't take it, and take it how it resonates. But this can also be, I think that the pregnancy applies to the majority of the listeners, the viewers here. But if that's not the case, this is also them, after having moved away from you, being stuck and not knowing what to do, but the universe having other plans, the universe being pregnant to their next phase. So this is where your person is at now, but for the majority of you, it looks like a child is coming in a connection that isn't the one with you. And when I look on your side with the Hangman, I see that you are trying to look at things from another perspective. Maybe the perspective you had until now didn't actually work out. Maybe you were so stuck having this connection manifest in a specific way, and you saw that the thing you had in your head didn't actually work out. So you're trying to, as an ascended mind would actually do that, you're trying to find other ways to look at the situation, because twin flames are very rare. It is said that 144,000 twin flames are there in the world, because our mission is to hold the light, is to spread the love, the divine love that God has instilled within us. So your journey might have given you some different thoughts. Maybe it challenged your classic and old ways of thinking about a relationship and a connection, and it looks like you feel like that didn't actually work out until now. And also, when you are trying to realize this, the Tower, you have the Tower in your energy, so a huge change, a sudden realization actually took place, and you are in a very fast-paced energy. You have like something bubbling within you with the Eight of Wands in reverse, and you want to take action. You want to take action. Let me pull out extra cards for that. What does the Twin Flame Collective want to do with this energy they have? What is this about? Like 3 cards came out. Yeah, it looks like with a Tower, with the sudden realization that you had, you just realized that this is, maybe you just actually accepted, or you're just coming to terms with the fact that you are on a twin flame journey and this person is actually your twin flame. Because with the Judgment, you actually woke up to the truth that this is going nowhere, that this is a divine connection, that this was fated. So you know that with Six of Swords in reverse, there is no going away from this connection. And with Queen of Cups, you now accept this bond that you have with this person, and you choose to nurture it rather than just letting it slide, because there is no letting it slide in this connection. And you have woken up to this truth and you're embracing it. And if that's the case, I definitely applaud you for that. That is a very mature thing to do and a stance to have. That is lovely, and that is very divine feminine of you, honestly. There is a high chance that you are a divine feminine, that you are the chaser, the push energy of this connection. That seems to be the realization you just had. When we look at your person's feelings about you and this connection, they actually want a happy union with you. With Four of Wands, this is wedding, this is marriage, this is union for eternity. So even if they really have a child on the way with someone else, that is all something karmic. That is all about the 3D. That is all for the looks. Or if they actually have walked away and that the universe is getting them ready for something, this is still in their mind. Whatever the case is, this is also said to be 1111, the twin flame card. So it is just so fitting that this actually came in the spread right away. So this person actually has a happy union, a union for eternity, a union filled with love and a family and a home together in their mind when they look at you and this connection. But I see that with the Three of Swords, they also acknowledge the pain that this connection and everything that took place within this journey actually brought them and possibly to you. Because with Nine of Wands, they held on to their karmic, their low frequency behavior. They had a hard time letting it go and to flow with the change, with the awakening, with the ascension that this journey was pulling them into. So they also acknowledged that they were a bit stubborn and hard-headed in this journey, and that was the reason that you two actually experienced a huge heartache and a pain that was hard for you both to deal with. When I look at your side and what you feel about this connection and your person, I see that with Ace of Wands, you have passion for this person. And you also want something, an action, to take place. And with Two of Wands, you want you two to get together to make plans for the future. And with Two of Pentacles in reverse, you might be seeing repetition of twos. You feel like there is an imbalance in this situation. I can clearly see that because your person is either, as I said, expecting a child with someone else, or has gone away from this connection and is trying to get unstuck from where the divine plan brought them, and you want all of this to just resolve, and that is very understandable. So let's see what your person's next actions will be. Definitely let me know how this resonates by commenting. And I have a few other twin flame readings on the channel too. They're all timeless. If this doesn't click with you, definitely check them out to see if they might resonate instead. Let's see what is coming for this connection. The first card. Yeah, this is definitely as we intended. Even the divine said, yeah, let me just give you this for some shits and giggles. Okay, this will take some time. This looks like this is actually a pregnancy with someone else. This reading is for those who still have work to do, that is a parent. So even though you want things to change, as we saw in your feelings with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you felt like there was imbalance, and this imbalance will take some more time, because I see that with their next actions. As I just said, we intended to see next actions. This is just a confirmation that this is a twin flame connection, that you two are polar opposites, but once together you complement each other like no one else. But their next actions, it looks like there is someone else. If there was someone else already, with this card we see that is a confirmation. So there is someone else that will bring a child into their life that is pregnant. And I see that with her backstabbing, yeah, they will still be in this separation and loss energy. And with old school, they will be replaying events over in their head. They will be reminiscing about the good days, but more focusing on the bad days that you two had. Maybe you didn't even have that many opportunities to come together, but this person might be looking at the downside of things, so they will be replaying those things in their head. Maybe the things that they actually went through within the connection that they are expecting a child from, and they will be just thinking about the things that took place over and over again. This person definitely has a lot of healing to do. That is what it seems. Let me get some confessions from them to see what can't they confess even to themselves right now. What is going on in their inner world and in their mind. Let's see the dark and deep thoughts of your person. Yeah, that is confirmation that this person is gone. Oh, okay, that is heavy. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings with you. Because sometimes divine masculines put divine feminines on such a pedestal that they can't even understand, even if they actually acknowledge the connection, they can't understand that someone like you would love someone like them. So if this person never shared their love with you, that's the reason, because they couldn't actually understand what was it that you saw in them that made you love them. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. This aligns exactly with this first card, as you see this person running away in the night, and this is confirmation. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you, because that is how the twin flame connection is for both parties. It's not like one knows what is happening and the other doesn't give a shit about the other. That is never the case. And that this is also, yeah, I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Maybe the child that is about to enter their life isn't something that is made with good intentions. Maybe this was something shocking even to them. Maybe they feel trapped, just like we see here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They feel trapped because they weren't cautionary in this process. Maybe this potential new child is something that they're having with a totally random person. For some reason I channel that this might have even been a one night stand with someone they don't even know that well. So they feel embarrassed and even disgusted by their own actions. So this also makes them put you on a pedestal even further, because you in their eyes can do nothing wrong when they themselves, everything they do is something that they feel embarrassed about. Okay, let's get some channeled messages from them. Twin flame journey goes in phases. I channel that this one still has a lot of work to do on both ends. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely there is third party and a child on the way. Do you even see me that way? This is them questioning if you actually have any love for them, if you actually have any type of desire for them the way that they have for you. And definitely, if you ever question if they think about you, if they care, they definitely care. They think about you all the time. This might have been said in a past conversation. I think we should see other people. Maybe this was said, maybe you said this, maybe they said this, and then when they were trying, when I channel that this person isn't that cautious with their body. They give in to their sexual instincts a bit easy, because I don't feel like, even if this is the third party energy confirming card, even if that is the reason there's a 3 here, even if they're really about to have a child with someone, that person is not someone that was always there in their life. And you are right. So whatever you warned them about has turned out to be right. So they acknowledge that you were right in whatever you cautioned, you warned them about. Let's see if their next actions will be these. What are their desires for this connection? What are their desires? Even if it looks like they will be still dealing with someone else and in a very dark mindset, being stuck. What would they want if things could go exactly like they wished them to? What would they want to see in this connection? Yeah, amazing. They would actually want for this girl with a snake to be just removed from their life, and for that person to not use or enable them to do bad things. They would want to cut ties with this third party and move on to calmer waters. I cannot get the card off of here. Yeah. They would want to cut ties with this person and just move on to calmer waters so that they could be in a honeymoon phase with you in a paradise, like you see here in this card, in as I said, calmer shores, calmer waters. That is what they dream and wish to have, but their next actions, but what is actually coming is still heartbreak and them still replaying the bad events over and over in their head. So let's pull out a timing card to see when will they actually be able to go to that paradise with you. Let's see, when is the brighter days? When are the brighter days coming for this connection? Collective, I wish you healing. Always take care of your both mental, spiritual, and physical health, because if you have physical health issues, taking care of your physical health also improves your mental and spiritual health, of course, so never neglect that. I did that a lot. That's the reason I'm always trying to remind you of this in twin flame journey related videos. In July. So whatever the reason that is keeping you apart is, they will be able to reach out to you in July to tell you that the true intentions they have for this connection is to just be healed from everything and be set free, become free of everything that is keeping you apart. And they actually want to work on your union so that you two can reach the paradise together. So that is what I have for you, twin flames. If you have a difficult time surrendering all of this to the divine, let me pull out one last card for you to have an easier time on your journey. I love this deck. It comes with amazing messages and illustrations. Want to also remind you that I have personal reading options in the video description bar. Definitely check them out and let me know if you would like me to do your personal reading through my Buy Me a Coffee shop. And you can also tip and donate through my Buy Me a Coffee page. I would love to receive your support. I always am on the hunt to get new decks for you to have elaborate readings. I'm also on the twin flame journey for a few years now. I did a lot of work. My personal work and ascension actually brought me here and made me a reader to serve you. I love doing this for you. So let's see. Direction. So you definitely came here to learn about the direction you have to take for this within this journey. So that is our card. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. This is amazing. This is such a fitting affirmation for a twin flame journey. Let me put this here so that you can take a screenshot and read it in your own time. Let me know how this resonated. I hope this reading helped. I'm always here for you. You can find new twin flame readings and your own signs readings. So many of the sign readings that I do end up being a twin flame journey reading for that particular sign. So definitely subscribe and check the other readings out on the channel. I loved having you here. I hope this helped and I will see you in another video.